Look at your calendar. It says January 1st. You feel that spark, don't you? That rush of energy. You've made the promises. You've written down the goals. This year is the year. You will finally change. You will lose your weight, start the business, or leave the job you hate. But let's be honest for a second. You said that last year too. And the year before that too, didn't you? The truth? Most people are already failing. Why? They just don't know it yet. Because they are trying to change what they do without changing who they are. And that is the secret trap that keeps you stuck in the same cycle, year after year. I want to tell you about a man named Elias. Elias wasn't lazy. In fact, he was the hardest worker I knew. For 5 years straight, Elias made a personal promise on New Year's Eve. He swore he would build an empire. He'd buy the expensive planners. He'd post hustle quotes on his story. For the first 2 weeks of January, he was a ghost. No parties, no sleep, just work. But look closer at his eyes back then. He looked tired. He looked like he was fighting a war against himself. By mid-February, the empire was just a pile of unfinished notes. He was back on his couch, scrolling, feeling that heavy weight in his chest, that silent voice that whispered, "See, this isn't who you are. You're just a dreamer who can't finish anything." Elias wasn't failing because he lacked a plan. He was failing because his identity was a quitter. He was a sheep wearing a lion's skin, and the skin was getting too heavy to carry. Last year, on a cold January morning, Elias didn't go to the gym. He didn't open his laptop. Instead, he stood in front of his mirror and stayed there for 30 minutes. He looked at the man he had become, the man who made promises he never kept. He realized that a goal is just a wish, but an identity is a law. He stopped saying, "I want to be a businessman." He started saying, "I am a man who keeps his word to himself." That was it. One simple thought. He didn't focus on the money or the fame. He focused on the proof. Every time he woke up on time, he told himself, "That's what a winner does." Every time he chose a healthy meal, he said, "That's what an athlete does." He stopped trying to be better. He started being the person who is better. If you are watching this, you probably have a big goal for 2026. But I want you to forget the goal for a second. Goals are for losers. Identity is for winners. If you call yourself a struggling creator, the algorithm will treat you like one. If you call yourself someone who is trying to get fit, you will always be trying. In 2026, the secret isn't a new app, a new diet, or a new coach. The secret is the story you tell yourself when nobody is watching. You need to kill the old version of you to let the new one breathe. You don't start a new life. You claim it. But there is a danger. There is a specific moment, usually around day 22, where your old self will try to scream its way back into your life. It's called the identity trap, and it has destroyed more dreams than laziness ever could. I've spent months researching how to survive that trap, and in my next story, I'm going to show you exactly how Elias fought back when his old life tried to pull him under. If you're ready to stop trying and start being, hit that subscribe button. Join the Stories by Jafar family. We aren't just watching videos here. We are rewriting our own stories. Comment the word identity if you are ready to kill your old self today. I'll see you in the next story.